Hello everybody, welcome back. I totally started playing and realized I wasn't recording. Luckily, I didn't do much. Um, didn't miss much either. Just started with my class quest. Only took down one of these pests before I realized I wasn't recording, so didn't miss much. But yeah, we actually... What the heck is that? Probably best if I don't know what that is. So yeah, unlike last episode where it was just plain talking, we'll at least get a little bit of combat. Very basic combat in. I noticed my sprint button and teleport button weren't on my hotbars, so I put them there. They're right next to the chat board. I also went ahead and made the map a little bit bigger. Again, being on PS5 as opposed to mouse and keyboard, it's taken me quite a while to figure out the controls for this game on controller. Off screen yesterday, I got invited to a free company, which is essentially a guild, and all I wanted to do was say hello, and trying to figure out how to use the chat on a controller that was an adventure in and of itself. I eventually figured out how to do it, got my message in, and I don't remember how I did it. So hopefully I don't need to use chat all too much. Or if I do, I will somehow find a portable mouse and keyboard to use while I play. Don't think I have... No, I just got that. Okay, so with that out of the way, go do some very simple combat. No, must keep the battle music going. Not gonna... Oh, maybe. No, that's the Hornets. I just need 3 shrews. Oh, they're right over here. Somewhere over here. There they are. What? Oh, that's just the giant turtle. And level 4. Pugilist forms. Unlike other melee classes, pugilist weapon skills are used to cycle 3 unique battle forms which dictate the flow of weapon skill combos. Many pugilist weapon skills will either change your form upon execution or require you to be in a certain form to execute. There are also weapon skills which will grant damage bonuses when executed while in a certain form. The 3 types of forms are as follows: Raptor, Coral, and Oppo Oppo. Sorry, I used to be a huge Walking Dead fan, and just saying that word out loud, Coral. You know where I'm going with that. Coral! No, Coral! Anyway, by successfully changing your form from Oppo Oppo to Raptor to Coral, precisely in that order, you will be granted an increase to attack potency as well as other additional effects based on the weapon skills executed. Swiftly flowing from one form to the next as the situation demands is key to becoming proficient in the art of the monk. So, what exactly did we just get? True Strike. Delivers an attack with a potency of 270. Can only be executed when in raptor form. Additional effect. Changes form to coral. I'm sorry. And then Bootshine was the attack that we've had since we started. Delivers an attack with a potency of 180. Opal form bonus. Guarantees a critical hit damage dealt is increased when under an effect that raises critical hit rate. Changes form to raptor. So that little tutorial basically is saying when you use Bootshine, your form changes to raptor. And then you can only use True Strike when you're in raptor form. Monk is basically all about combos. All about punching things in the face. And then Way of the Pugilist, you have succeeded in slaying the specified creatures. Report back to Hammond at the Pugilist Guild. Put on our sprint. Really quick. You know what? I don't want to waste my sprint though. So I went ahead and tried to fix the settings a little bit. I didn't do too much. What I ended up doing, it was really only one thing. I turned this down to 70 BGM. Not quite sure what that is. I'm hoping that's like the music, battleground music or something. I doubt that's what it means. I am showing my noobness here, but that's all I switched. So hopefully, perhaps my voice is coming out better in this video. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Oh, close. Let's go see what Hammond's got to say. Nighttime is nice in this game, but I do prefer it when it's daytime. But I swear, every time I play this, it always feels like it's nighttime. Oh, over here. I thought I missed the entrance. Ah, you're back, and none the worse for the exertion. Youthful vigor is a truly blessed thing. You've gotten off to a fine start, son. To help you on your way, I want you to have this hunting log. Within, you'll find the names of various creatures, opponents that you might hone your skills against. If you want to become strong, you mustn't neglect your training. Indeed, a pugilist is only as good as the number of strikes he's dealt. Get out there, DeFranz, and let your fists fly. When the time is ripe, I'll teach you something new. There's no limit to the potential of youth. I look forward to seeing you come into your own. Ah ha ha. The next pugilist quest will be available from Hammond upon reaching level 5. Oh, and this is skill speed plus 8%, vitality plus 1, direct hit rate plus 1, experience bonus plus 3%. Using items. Some items can be used, granting various effects such as instant HP restoration, attribute boost, and more. Using an item is as simple as selecting use from the item's subcommands. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired. Items you use often can be set to your hotbar for easy access. And the hunting log. The hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu. Once the log is open, select the class and difficulty to view the available challenges for that rank. Each challenge is marked with the class name and number, such as Lancer 1. Below that name and number, you will find the target, as well as how many of the target you must defeat. Hovering over the target name will display one of the areas in which the target can be located. Targets indicated in your hunting log will have a special icon above the display name, making it easier to locate the creatures. Whew. Double tasking there. And now we go and talk to Momodi again. To get our next class quest. Not class quest, main story. Main scenario. Whatever you want to call it. Don't be rude to Franz, don't stand on the chair. Didn't mean to cut in front of you, sorry. We must rebuild. Momodi the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. Well, youngling, how you finding our fine Ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. A noble bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall, and you'll see the Gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though. More than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Alright. We must rebuild. According to Momodi, a Lalafell named Papashan may have some work for a burgeoning adventurer. Exit the city through the Gate of Nald and travel east. Find his Papashan at the Ul'dah dispatch yard and speak with him. Not a problem. Okay, that chair is a problem. I'll just take the right way, I suppose. Okay, right in front of us. So what that hunting log basically says, see if I can bring that up really quick if I know where to find it. Oh, probably in logs. That is hunting log. So you just find these creatures and take down the appropriate number of them. And this icon above these guys is the icon we would be looking for. Just another way to get some extra XP. Oh boy, why does it look like my lag is acting up? Don't act up now, lag! Oh, it's acting up a little bit. I don't like that. Come on, lag, you're making me look bad. You know what? And now that we're level 5, we may as well save some time and go pick up the next class quest. Usually class quests are every 5 levels. I don't know how. I can't speak for past level 50, because that's where my experience kind of ends with this game. But as far as I'm used to, it's usually every 5 levels. Put on that sprint. Oh, this lag. Hey, man. Harder than rock. Guildmaster Hammond wishes you to learn the basics of combinations. Oh, trust me, buddy, we already understand. Well, the basics, yes. You've been training hard, DeFranz. Oh, stop it. That's just too much. I can tell by the lightness of your steps and the strength in your fists. I reckon you're ready for your next lesson. But before we begin, some warming up's in order. For this, I've scattered some gil across Utah. I want you to run around the city and pick it all up. Now, that's my money lying out there, so I want you to go about it like there's an Amalja warband on your heels. In other words, I want you to sprint. Of course, you can't go sprinting indefinitely. Your body needs to rest a while after each burst of speed. This may sound elementary, but I'm telling you this to demonstrate a point. As a pugilist, it's essential that you learn to pace yourself in a fight, else you're liable to get worn out. And when that happens, the fight's as good as over, and you'd be sorry if you had bet on yourself. Ow. That just really ended abruptly. Like, I thought he was going to have to say more there. Interacting. On some quests, you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching then selecting. Not the most informative of tutorials, but there you have it. Oh, stop it, lag. I should probably read that really quick. Where are you? Harder than rock. To get you warmed up for the lesson, Hammond bids you run and pick up the gil that he has scattered across the city. By sprinting as often as possible, you will be able to complete the task more swiftly. Is the lag part of the lesson, Hammond? Because if it is, touche. Oh, this lag is like 2 seconds. Awful. And I know it's not the game, it's my stupid internet. Where else is it? Really, Hammond? You dropped coins behind these fair ladies dancing? Really? Pick the coins up. Don't make this weird. DeFranz, you're being weird. Let's go. Okay, let's just... You can't stare like that, DeFranz. Jeez. Where is it in here? No, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, the lag is getting worse. Pick these coins up fast. Oh, now where are they? Well, Hammond didn't say that this was part of the cheating. Wait a minute, I can't do it right from the map. I gotta go... Yeah. He didn't say anything about using the Ethernets. Oh, this lag. It's probably because I have a game downloading on my PlayStation. That's the only reason I can guess. The weather is fine where I'm at. A little chilly, but nothing bad. Nothing like the 4 feet of snow we got earlier this winter. On 2 separate occasions, mind you. Where? Oh, it's on the fountain. Of course it is. No, I didn't. I don't want to target that person. This is the weird spot. Oh god, no. Okay, circle. So used to just using my mouse and clicking on this stuff. I'll get used to it, don't worry. Okay. Got all the coins. Now we go back to Hammond. I do like the nighttime music at least because it's more subtle, a little bit more quiet. It's not attempting to bleed out my eardrums. Not saying the daytime music isn't bad. I'm not saying any of the music in this game is bad. Heck, I'll let you know right now, the guardian deity I put for Defranz here, even though I don't know if the guardian deity means anything in 14, but I chose Nathal because, I mean, I was watching a streamer earlier, not this year, but I think it was 6.1, and I saw the Nathal raid battle, and the music for Nathal, oh my gosh. You know, at first someone said it sounds like Disney music, and it does, but it is so incredibly catchy. Oh, I wish I knew the name of it, but I'm telling you this right now, once you hear it, it'll be stuck in your head. Admittedly, kind of like Let It Go. And if I just got that stuck in your head, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm in. Oh, I gotta click you again. That's my money lying out there, son. I think you to hurry and pick it all up before some vulture swoops on it. Bent and faded beyond recognition, even the most desperate of beggars will pause before accepting this coin. 500 gil. Crikey, this is good for a week's worth of... I mean, well done, Defranz. Now that you're all warmed up, you can see to your lesson. A trial, to be precise. Take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in Western Thanalon. There you'll find 4 large stones, the trial stones they're called. I want you to deal each of these stones a solid boot-shine combo. The impact will arouse the earth sprites that sleep within, which you must then defeat. If you find yourself hard-pressed, there's no shame in running away. You're still learning the ropes after all. Once you've gotten your wind back, you can hurl yourself into the fray again. And remember this. Strikes bring down opponents, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Now, off you go, Defranz, and good luck. So, my game plan when it comes to this playthrough is whenever I get class quests, I'll do them before I continue on with the main scenario quest, just because it kind of takes the pace away from it. So once I get the class quest done, then we can focus on the main scenario quest for a few levels, and then once we hit probably level 10 after this, another class quest, complete that, get back to the main scenario for another 5 levels, then do the class quest again. I think you get the plan I'm going for here. You guys get what I'm putting down. So, go a little bit south, and Western Thanalon is there. Works for me. Not that it really matters, but see if I can do if I need to repair anything. I do not. Okay. More curious than anything. I just saw someone... Okay, that's a strange event that they got going on there. Alright. Balding Ganondorf. Oh, that's phenomenal. That's a great name. No offense to Franz, it does kind of put ours to shame, but oh, that's great. Oh, I know nobody hardly watches my channel at this point, but if for some strange reason, Mr. Balding Ganondorf, if you watch this, I applaud you. Let's take down these weird-looking cactus guys for the hunting log. Oh, wait a minute. Nothing worse than having an itch in your ear with headphones on. Ugh. Okay. Come on. Oh, they sound so sad. I don't like beating them up like this. You're kind of a mean guy there, Mr. DeFranz. I'm sorry. You'll respawn in like a minute. Just remember that. Where do I have to go? Just north. And there's one of those other quests I said I would do. Ah, the goblet. See, now that's a cool looking mount. The one we saw at the beginning of this video, you would not catch me on whatever that was. Do that 4 times. And one more. There we go. You have succeeded in slaying all the Earth sprites. Report your success to Hammond at the Pugilist Guild. But first, go a little off the beaten path and unlock something here. Basically the housing system that I'm not going to touch for a very long time because I don't have a lot of gil. Where the heart is, the goblet. Imi has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Have you heard the news about the goblet? All that quality land so desperately coveted is to be auctioned off to bidders, regardless of their origins. Even adventurers had the right to participate. Just imagine, the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign... beg your pardon, sir. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it. But when you consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hard-working Uldans like me. I've been saving for years just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the goblet. My hands are full here, but if you've a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be oh my gosh, I'm tongue-twisting myself here. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames representative by the gates or in the goblet who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Raban's approval, that much I'm sure. Alright, where the heart is. And I have another itch in the other ear, the one where my mic is located. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. Where the heart is. Rumor has it that plots within the goblet are to be auctioned off, and that even foreigners will be permitted to purchase them. Should you wish to learn more, Imi advises you to search for an Immortal Flames representative outside the gates to the goblet in Western Thanalon. Again, nothing to do with the main story, but this is to just unlock housing, which I'm very interested in, but I know it's going to take me a very long time to even get to it, but may as well just get it out of the way now. Momoraji. That's not Momoraji. Momoraji, there we go. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this morning. Aye, it is true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place, the goblet, a man-made oasis built atop a towering butte. But why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the goblet, speak with the recruit stationed just past the entrance. He will be happy to assist you. To proceed with the quest where the heart is, you may visit any residential ward within the goblet. Alright, and... if this is one of you guys, I wish I was you right now. But it don't matter where I go, it's just to get inside and finish this quest. Oh my god, 3,750,000 gil per house. Yeah, I'm only 3,749,790 gil away. Yeah, almost there. Oh, 42.5 million. Oh my. Okay. We're just gonna... private estate. Oh wait. Yes. Just sending a text really quick. I do apologize. I'd be done with this text by now if my phone didn't keep trying to autocorrect very simple words. Or if my fat fingers wouldn't double type something. Okay, all set. I do apologize about that. I try to limit the amount of times I look at my phone. Usually I hardly look at my phone. Before we talk to this guy. Very nice. Okay. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon? An Uldan woman asked you to learn more about the auctions? Oh dear, as you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an Uldan citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, please speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Yeah, I'm poor. I can't even think of... just thinking of this is hurting my pocket. I can't. Not right now, at least. Alright, back out we go. Updated. Journal. Alas, the recruit confirms that Uldan citizens are prohibited from purchasing plots in the Goblet. Doubtless many adventurers will flock to the region, and many Uldans like Imi will envy them deeply. Perhaps it would be best if you were the one to deliver the bad news to her. So while we walk to her, I just want to tell you guys, today they showed off some new gameplay for Final Fantasy XVI. I get some people are kind of turned off by the whole action combat modernized version of Final Fantasy. I understand. I also want to say, personally, myself, I think the combat in that game looks just fine. And you also get a dog companion throughout the game, Torgal. And, I know I don't have quite the voice to reach Yoshi P, but Yoshi P, please don't do anything to the dog. Just don't let him make it throughout the whole game. Okay? Thank you. Not just me, but everybody who's gonna play that game. Yeah. Just leave Torgal alone. Let him be the good boy that he is. That's all I gotta say. Hi, Amy. You've returned. Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? They're expensive. Eh? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? No, I said they're expensive. It's like they don't listen to me. I mean, sure, times are tough and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? It's just not fair. Probably best that you don't get one right now, Amy, okay? You're very entitled right now. The residential district Ethernet for the Goblet can be accessed at the Udon Etherite. I'll take it. And you know what? I was thinking of just fast traveling, but I'm really not that far from the Pugilist Guild. See, this is what I mean. I like it better when it looks sunny outside. Even though, yes, it can rain, it can thunderstorm, it can snow, it can be foggy in this game. But when it's sunny, it just hits differently. But I'm pretty sure the music's gonna get loud, yep. Okay, so it definitely was the music volume that I turned down because it is not attempting to bleed out my ears right now, like it was yesterday. I am disoriented, and I don't know why. Hey, man. What is this music? So you've given the Earth Sprite sweat for? Well done, DeFranz. By smiting stone and earth, you've forged unyielding weapons of your fists. You are nigh on this fount of vigor, DeFranz. Aye, just like myself in my younger days. That must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about. Well, of course he's promising. He's training under Hamoon Holy Fist. That's our Master Hammond. Yeah. DeFranz, I don't believe I've introduced my assistant yet. This is Chichuto. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve... As introduced... Oh, okay. Sorry. I serve as Master Hammond's right hand, though there's still much and more I have yet to learn. Together, let us strive for mastery of our art. Chichuto joined the guild soon after I was made its master. She's my very first student, as a matter of fact. Well, there was one other to be sure, but... Let's not dwell on the past, Master. It was DeFranz's bright future we were discussing. Which reminds me, did you collect my gil from him? My gear is rather worn down, and I do need the money for repairs. Yes, DeFranz's future with us is bright indeed. If he keeps up his efforts, he may well become the next Holy Fist. Oh, you do not have to laugh that way, Hammond, okay? I appreciate laughter, but just that laughter does not work. No, it does not. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time's ripe, I'll have another little lesson for you. I was about to imitate your laugh, but I don't want to. Ha ha ha. Oh, don't go coughing and make me feel guilty for putting down your laugh. That's not cool, man. Okay. So, some of the armor in this game is horrendous. And it's probably going to look worse on my guy. Usually just, for now, I just pick whatever gives me the better stats overall. Which, I guess I'm gonna be an eye patch wearing lion guy. That's okay. Snap Punch. That's a weird name. Snap Punch. Delivers an attack with a potency of 220. 280 when executed from a target's flank. Can only be executed when in coral form. Additional effect changes from form to Oppo Oppo. So basically, let me go back to that really quick, because I don't remember the names. You start with Boot Shine, and then you do True Strike, followed by a Snap Punch. Pretty simple, really. And then, like I said, next class quest. Come on. Ain't available till level 10. That's okay. Also, put on that eye patch. Oh, it so does not go with the color. And because we also got these guys. Oh, wait a minute. Weather Aura, Bone Aura. Okay, so these are they do look the same. At least the icon does. So there's that. All right. Now we go and speak with this Papa Shan. Oh, that's adorable. Adorable little corgi. I keep checking where I have to go like I'm lost in a maze or something. I'm really not. It's just a habit of mine where I just always check the map to see where I am. Okay, where do I have to go? Oh, to the right. Okay. If there were bees this big in real life, oh, nope. No way, no how. End of story. Just hearing them buzz in my headphones is disturbing. Oh, we can take down some of these guys for the hunting log. Why not? That should be that. There we go, level 7. Well, this guy looks pretty cool. What is that on his shoulder? Sorry, I have to get close to you somewhat. I can't tell what that is on his shoulder. Not even gonna try to guess. Hi, Papa Shan. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, I am Papa Shan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell testing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 now... Okay. Sorry. 12 no. There have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Uldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Uldad to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep, isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Uldad needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. If that, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your abilities. And we get these boots. Let me take that. At least that covers out most of the leg. Alright, Papa Sean, what do you need? What is suited to our ability? Station Master Papa Sean has a simple task for a fledgling adventurer. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, a dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. Our hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps, but I feel like... Jeez, Papa Sean! You just went from 0 to 10 on the emotional level. It's like Anchorman. Jeez, that escalated quickly. Yeesh. A task better suited to my ability is delivering pretzels to your sentries. Yes, like I said, the beginning of the game is very, 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 very... I can go on for probably 20 more varies. Mundane tasks that are not extremely heroic in any sense of the word. But from what I've been told, there is a reason for everything we do. And I'm just gonna keep that in mind as I deliver these pretzels to the sentries. Heroic. Yes. Very heroic. But we won't do that until next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, any suggestions. I would greatly appreciate it. I thank you with all my heart for watching. And until next time, I hope you all have a great day.